So the preseason has started, meaning we're no longer in the off version, meaning the teams that you see right now are pretty much going to be the teams on the first tip-off. And just to put this in simple terms, the offseason was pretty eventful. Some crazy trades, some crazy signings. Some teams got better, some teams got worse. And you know, as a nigga with a YouTube channel, I feel like I'm obligated to grade those moves. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing today. Just gonna sit here and grade every NBA team's offseason. I did a video like this where I graded their actual season from last year. And I'm sorry, I gotta get this off my chest real quick. YouTube, it is fuck you for bombing the shit out that video. That bitch was gonna blow, I'm telling y'all. They hit me with the guidelines, age restricted it. Did not want niggas to see that video. Like I don't know, like I posted porn or something. Y'all ass was just being stingy with the bread, bro. There was nothing wrong with that video. But look, it's a new day, new video. Please don't do that this time. I'm blanking out all the F words, bro. Just look at this. Fuck you. See, we're good. We're good. We're on the same page. We can get back into the vid, bro. I had to get that off my chest. But yeah, that's what we're doing today, man. I got all 30 teams in the classroom ready to give some tests back. I'm Mr. Treyyy for today. Now let's see what students got an A. Bars, nigga. But before we do all that, last video I had asked y'all a question. What is the most embarrassing thing that could happen to you in an NBA game? And honestly, I hate to do this. I hate to give this type of answer props, but the Rudy Gobert jokes be having me too dead, bro. Nick said the most embarrassing shit that could happen to you was just being Rudy Gobert. Like, that's just some funny, real shit. Anyway, yeah, next question in the comments, humor me. Oh, yeah, and shout out 10 for the beat. If you guys want to send beats that could be used in a video, you know what I'm saying, just send it. Instagram. Enough is enough. It is time to give the test back. Now, understand, not all of these teams made off-season moves. For some, it was probably better that they didn't. But I'm going to try to grade this the best I can, starting with the Hawks. And I'm going to have to give them a D. They didn't really do much this offseason. They finally got rid of John Collins. No more having him in every trade conversation. But for like nothing, and also re-signed DeJounte Murray. These things just don't tickle my pickle. So yeah, like I said, I gotta give them a D. The Boston Celtics will definitely be getting an A this offseason. I know how the fans feel about Rob Will and Marcus Smart, but bro, you got Drew Holiday and Porzingis. It's a decent little trade-off if you ask me. Spicing things up without really losing anything. And the fact that they signed Drew right after Dame got traded to the Bucks, it's like a checkmate move, nigga. I love it. Up next is the Nets, and I will be giving them a C. Didn't fuck anything up, didn't really get better. This offseason wasn't really a necessity for them. It was kind of uneventful. Got rid of Joe Harris weak ass, and that's the only thing that really stuck with me. So yeah, they got time. Like I said, this offseason wasn't a need for them, but you know, they didn't get better. So see, the Charlotte Hornets. What a wild offseason for the Charlotte Hornets. W's for extending LaMelo and drafting Brandon Miller, but you're gonna catch this L for re-signing Miles Bridges because the nigga, he's gone again. And then you got the whole Kai Jones going on, bro. I don't know what's happening in Charlotte. That alone tanks their grade, bro. I'm gonna have to give them like a D+. The Chicago Bulls are getting a fat F. Their entire front office drives to work just to go to sleep. These niggas did nothing. Either rebuild or make some moves to get better, bro. Niggas just been sitting with this team for years. It is legitimately embarrassing, bro. I hate it. The Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm gonna give them a B+. I personally like that they pretty much kept everybody, didn't jump the gun on anything, didn't make any hasty decisions, and along with that, added Imani Bates and Max Strus to the squad. Only got stronger, not as strong as, you know, Boston or Milwaukee, but regardless, still a W offseason for them. The Denver Nuggets are getting a D. All they did was lose role players, Bruce Brown and Jeff Green. I'm pretty sure they also gave Chris Brown, not the women beater, a contract, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. That I actually think that's good. But my nigga, that's it. All the contending teams got way better, and you lost Bruce Brown and Jeff Green. So yeah, L offseason for the Nuggets. The only good thing is that they can still contend. The Golden State Warriors, turn the music off again. What a trash ass offseason for the Warriors. Like, it is literally not far-fetched to say these niggas might not make the playoffs this year. Got rid of Jordan Poole, added Chris Paul, and did fucking nothing else. And that one move, Jordan Poole for Chris Paul, I might just not be a basketball guru, you know, maybe I'm just an idiot, but I'm not seeing how this old right here is supposed to help y'all. So yeah, the Warriors are getting a calm little F. The Houston Rockets are getting an A- for this offseason. I've been seeing a lot of memes, posts, jokes. Everybody's clowning the Rockets, expecting them to be ass this year. And I mean, that could still happen, but can we talk about how good their offseason was? They turned around to a legit team in my eyes. They added Fred Van, drafted probably my favorite rookie in the class, Amin Thompson, signed Dylan Brooks, Jeff Green, Reggie Bullock, got Ime as the coach now, bro. Nah, they went crazy. The only reason they're not like an A or A+ and instead an A- is because they lost KPJ. Yeah. But besides that, W offseason, they went crazy. My Indiana Pacers, I'm going to give us a B. We locked in Tyrese, man. We in this shit till dust. Our draft pick in Jarris Walker, I'm a believer. Added Bruce Brown, added Obi Toppin, re-signed Miles Turner, and maybe we're about to get something for Buddy Hield soon. I don't know. We definitely got better. We're going to be competing this year, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited, so B. The Los Angeles Clippers, I'm going to give them a C-. On the upside, they signed Russell Westbrook for like $4 million a year, and I think he fits well with the team, but that's pretty much it. They have the tools, they just need to be healthy. Now for the Los Angeles Lakers though, A+. I feel like I have mentioned a lot how much I like the Lakers moves this offseason. And I mean, I can't help myself. I love them. They signed back everybody who meant value to them on good contracts, and then added Christian Wood, Gabe Vincent, and Jackson Hayes. Hell yeah. Bron, it is officially time to go for number 5, bro. Let's make it happen. The Memphis Grizzlies are getting a B+ for their offseason. Love that they added Marcus Smart and Derrick Rose. Love that they released Dylan Brooks, but they took a slight L with Ja being out for 25 games. But y'all see how the Grizzlies hoop without Ja. I think they'll be able to hold it down. 2 back-to-back defensive players of the year, man. That's tough. I like it a lot. Miami Heat are getting an F. They're definitely up there for having the worst offseason out of all the teams. Didn't get Dame. Didn't do that. And instead lost the role players that got them in the finals, Max Strus and Gabe Vincent. Literally all they did was get worse, and again, not get Damian Lillard. But you know who did get Damian Lillard? The Milwaukee Bucks. And I gotta give them an A+ for it. They created a potential all-time duo and paired up 2 players who I think are gonna complement each other very well. And in doing that, hopefully solve their other problem in giving Giannis an incentive to stay. It's time for that first ring, Dame. Come on, let's do it. The Minnesota Timberwolves. Just like Adam 22's wife, they're getting a fat D. They did nothing besides giving Ant a contract extension. Who didn't see that one coming? Yeah, they didn't do shit, so they're getting a D, just like the Pelicans. Hopefully the entire offseason they just focused on keeping Zion healthy. That's all they need for real, bro. They got the talent. Just keep him away from cake, burgers, donuts.
6.5 hours later.
Pizza, women, ice cream. The New York Knicks are getting a C. Pretty uneventful. The only thing I'd say is they re-signed Josh Hart, W. But I didn't really see them as a team that needed to get something done this offseason. And keeping a piece like Josh Hart, that at least gives you a C. The Oklahoma City Thunder are getting a B-. Didn't really do anything, didn't really have to, but they got Chet healthy, and that's all they really needed for real. So yeah, now that that's in stone, they about to take off. B-. Oh, how I never get tired of bullying the 76ers. I'm going to give them a D-. The reason it's a D- is because their whole team is discombobulated. I don't think their chemistry is good. It seems like this is going to be a simulated season for them. But the reason it's not an F is because, I mean, they actually did keep Harden, didn't lose him for nothing, and signed a few pieces with Oubre, Pat Bev, Mo Bamba. Nothing crazy, but you know, I'll alleviate you from the F. Y'all are still cooked though. It's time to blow it up. The Phoenix Suns, I'm going to give them a B. I'm not on the hype train with Bradley Beal being a part of that team. That just doesn't put fear in my heart personally. Not as much as motherfuckers been talking about it at least. But obviously, I definitely think it made them better. Traded away Aiden, they had a toxic relationship, and got back Nurkic and some depth. So yeah, decent offseason for the Suns. The Portland Trailblazers, easily the team that shocked me most this offseason. I'm giving them an A+. Just not used to this organization making good moves, but they hit it out the park. Drafted Scoot, who I think is going to be nice as hell. Got a beautiful package for Dame and Nurkic, and pretty much kept all of their promising players. Scoot, Aiden, Shaedon Sharpe, Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant. Like, I'm loving it. They could not have done better. The Sacramento Kings are getting a C-. They did literally nothing. Like, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, but I also wouldn't say that's a good thing. So I don't know. I just gave them a C-. I don't know. The San Antonio Spurs are getting an A for what is pretty obvious, landing Victor Wembanyama. And they got Pop to re-sign. Bro, they're creating a family. Did you get that one? Wembanyama, Pop, creating a family, the Spurs. Do you understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm pretty sure they had some other signings, I think, but Big Vic is what's making this grade. The Raptors are 100% getting below a 50%. All they did was lose Fred VanVleet, drafted some nickname Dick. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. I'm probably gonna blank it out. So now they're deeper into this position of not being a complete ass, but not being good at all. L offseason. The Utah Jazz, I guess I'll give them a C. I like that they drafted Keontae George a lot. I don't really watch college basketball, but I remember him from high school and he was really nice. And he was going crazy in the summer league. They added John Collins, cool. And yeah, they didn't really lose anything. They didn't get worse. So yeah, like I said, I'll just give them a C. Up next, we got the Washington Wizards, and I'm gonna give them a B-. I'm happy they accepted their fate and now have Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma leading the way. New team, new scenery. It had to be done. You did it. So yeah, I'm giving a nice little round of applause, B-. The Detroit Pistons, another one of those teams that didn't really do anything, so I'm giving them a C. They drafted a Sar, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Thompson, and just like his brother, he tough, so we gonna see. And at last, we got the Dallas Mavericks, who I'ma have to give this D to. They signed back Kyrie, and that's what's carrying this grade right now. They added Seth Curry and Grant Williams, which is cool and shit, but they lost Christian Wood. And I know their fans hate Jason Kidd, and he's still there. Bottom line, the roster's looking a little bit mid. And yeah, nigga, that's all she wrote. The tests are back, and the regular season is about to get started. We'll see what this offseason did for everybody. If you like the video, like press it. And again, thank you Tan for the beat. Thank you Tan for the beat. I'm off this SCZs when I'm sleeping. Double D titties on G, I'm geeking. High as the fucking, I don't got a reason. Too cold-blooded, I'ma make your ass anemic. He don't got drip, but I left his ass leaking. Sat him to hell if he fuck with a demon. She said that she love me, I hope she don't mean it. Acting like I do not know the damn mean. Now she acting on sad, I'm like, bitch, I ain't hear it. Swerving, not steering. I'll take your bitch, it don't matter my appearance. Passing my homie with no interference. How I'm not God and they fearing. If you look at my diamonds, they'll leave your ass tearing.